for the past few videos, you guys seen me doing these little build hacks or whatever. They cool, I like them, they fun or whatever. But I'm back to what I love doing on here. And that's renovating houses. I told you guys, and I said in the last video that you guys were like probably tired of me doing the renovations. But guess what? That's what we doing over here. The name of the channel is Sims underscore remodel. And that's what I love doing on The Sims. That's what I've been doing ever since that's the reason I really started playing The Sims. So we're gonna continue doing them, whether people like them or not. I'm gonna still do some of the other videos sometimes, but we mainly back on the renovations. That's what we about to blow up off of. That's what's gonna work. That's what I like doing. So that's what we about to do. What I think I'm gonna do to get them out faster, I think I'm gonna just do like parts, like I don't know. I'm gonna see how y'all respond to this video. What is up, YouTube? What is up, YouTube? I'm back in with another video. What is up, you guys? I'm back again with it. Alright, you guys, so I'm back again, and this time it's a renovation. I know in the last few videos y'all been seeing me doing the little build hacks and stuff, but not even, I'm kind of overdoing the build hacks and stuff. I'm gonna do them here and there, but I'm getting back focused on what I really like doing in Sims, and I've been really motivated lately to film and do these renovations, so that's what we about to be doing. What is up, YouTube? I'm back in with another video. In the last few videos, y'all been seeing me do these little build hacks from what I do on TikTok. But here on YouTube, I'm kind of over that. We going back to the renovations. That's what I love doing. That's what I started off. That's how I started off playing The Sims, was because you could renovate houses. You could do all type of little different designs and stuff. Even though I started off with no packs and all that, and I built my way up over the past few years, I feel like I'm decent at renovating houses in The Sims now. And the channel was named Sims underscore remodel. That's what I like really started going up with on here, is the renovations. I was doing the build hacks and stuff before. It was working here and there, but I really like doing renovations. I wanted to start off with that on TikTok, but the renovations wasn't working over there, so I got into like doing the little build hacks and all type of different little builds, and it worked over there, but I wanted to do renovations, so we gonna make the renovations work over here. So right here we got this suburban fixer upper. I'm not sure how you guys gonna respond to this since it's like my first renovation back in a couple, like maybe week or two. So what I'm gonna do is, in this video, we're gonna open this up. We're gonna work on that kitchen. We're gonna work on that living room space, and then I might do like a little laundry room or whatever. And then I'm gonna see what you guys think. And from there, I'll do another house, and I'll fully do that whole house. This one right here, I got a nice little design for the interior. We about to open this up. As you guys can see, this is old. It's not old, but it's outdated. So let's go ahead and start off with, I might do a little something to the exterior too, no lie. Matter of fact, let's just start off with the exterior. I used to always start my old renovations off with the exterior, so that's what we're gonna do in this one. Even though it's not gonna be like a full renovation of this house, unless you guys want me to. If y'all really like this video, then I'll finish it off, or I'll do a whole video where I just do the whole thing. But for now, we just gonna do little parts of this house. All right, so let's remove all this stuff from the front right here. Like I mentioned, I kind of want to make this like a little farmhouse. As you guys can see, it's more of a suburban house right now, but the design idea I got for this is basically gonna be turning it into a farmhouse. So as y'all can see, this little part of the top, the upper level is sticking out, so I want the porch to match up with that, so I'll be able to place columns and stuff. So I'm gonna just push that back, pull it all the way down to the end. Then right here, we're gonna grab the platform tool and make sure that platform still comes out to that step. And I think right here, what I'm gonna do is remove this. I don't know what I'm gonna do right here. I might end up removing that door from there. I just feel like that's unnecessary to have a door there. We may just end up putting a window there. I feel like a window will fit best there, because we already got the garage right here, and then we got a back garage door, so I just feel like a door there is unnecessary. All right, but back to this platform and the columns and stuff. Let's lower that platform down, remove this. I'm gonna pull this stairs over just a little bit. And then we're gonna grab, let's grab these columns right here for now. I'm just gonna do them in black for now, because if I do finish this renovation, I'm not really sure what I want to do with the exterior yet. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just grab it in this brown color. So we're gonna place this here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this exterior yet, if I do like complete this renovation fully. So we're just gonna place the columns for now in this brown color, just so that it looks like it's supposed to be there. We're gonna grab some of this little simple exterior trimming and place around that, and you guys can kind of get a view of like where I'm going with this and kind of how this house would look if I was to fully finish it off. All right, so like I said, we're gonna turn this into like a farmhouse. So we're gonna get like a farmhouse style door, which is this cross buck ranch door, and we're gonna place that right there. This area is gonna be opened up, so we're not gonna do that yet. We're gonna finish up this little stuff I want to do in the exterior. I'm gonna grab some windows, which I will use those matching windows to that door, which is these modern ranch windows. I will probably, if I did finish this off, change the color of these windows. But this is a nice big dining room space, so we will at least put like 3 windows. I could do 4, but for now I'm just gonna place 3. I feel like that looks perfect, and I'll just change the color of those windows to white. Boom, the front of this house is looking better, 10 times better already. I need you guys to let me know, do y'all want me to finish off this renovation? Up top, we'll probably end up using smaller windows. I'm not gonna worry about that right now, because that's not the main point of this video. The main point is this downstairs space right now. All right, let's go ahead and move into the interior. I'm ready to get into designing this. All right, so first thing, we're gonna remove this closet right here. This has to go. Yeah, you need to have a spot. You need to have a little space for jackets and stuff in the front of the house, but that's not the perfect spot for that. So we're gonna just go ahead and get rid of that. We're gonna remove that little table, little picture, this, and remove this wall right here. We're gonna open this up because when you come in that front door, you should be able to see right through the kitchen because the kitchen is right there. So you should be able to see straight to that nice kitchen the way I'm about to set it up. Right here, I just feel like we need to catty corner this wall. I don't know why, I just feel like it's gonna look nice if we do like a little catty corner wall right there. And remove this wall also. This wall also. Boom. That's perfect. Before I go to the kitchen, what do I want to do? I want to do something a little bit different with this staircase, but it's not too much room. You can wiggle and move this around because first of all, upstairs, it's a room right here. I could move this around, but I don't want to make the room smaller or bigger, so we're gonna leave that staircase where it's at for now. We're not gonna do nothing too crazy to it. We're just gonna actually change it out and add some railings to it. So we're gonna grab these stairs right here, this white color, and then grab those matching railings. I'm probably gonna do the railings the same color as the columns outside, or we might do them a little darker. I'm not sure. I know what floors I want to go with. This is like a older style house, but we want to go with some older style modern floors, and that's what I consider these floors right here to be these slatted wood floors. So we're gonna run these through here in this orange color, which I should have removed all this stuff first before I place the floors down, but it's alright. Y'all get the picture. Y'all gonna see how everything gets set up. But let's remove these ugly curtains out this dining room. We're gonna remove that ugly fireplace, and we're gonna get the opening this up and making this look a lot better. That half wall gotta go. This right here has to go. I'm not gonna leave this fully open. I got a little design on how I'm gonna do this, so y'all just bear with me. Let's remove that wall. Let's remove that. Well, that archway went with it, so we good on that. Let's get rid of this stuff. Boom. We want all that gone. I might actually keep these little things above it and do like a beam all the way across in this living room, since it's like a farmhouse style. I want to do those beams all the way across probably, so I'm gonna end up doing that. I'm just trying to get rid of all this trash and these ugly windows and stuff. And we're gonna be adding, y'all know how most of these two-story big houses now, they'll have like a main staircase in the front, and then they'll have like a second staircase throughout the house somewhere. That's what I'm gonna be doing in here because this is a pretty big living room space, so we're gonna kind of fill this up. I just gotta put the design all the way together, because right here, this is like a second story. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be like a bedroom or something. I don't know, a loft area above the living room. I don't know, but we're gonna redesign this. I might end up putting a wall up and then making this like another space out to the hallway or something. I don't know. Let's remove this stuff right here. Move this ugly little ladder. Now, before we get too ahead of ourselves, let's go back to that dining room because we got to finish that off. Of course, we're going to go to my new favorite paint swatch. Maybe some of the people that's watching this video was here when my favorite paint swatch to use was the plain but pretty in the basic standard. This is my now third favorite paint swatch, which is this sun faded paint swatch, and we're going to do that in white throughout this whole house. I just feel like that's going to flow nicely with everything. I love the baseboards on this paint swatch, really. The other paint swatches have nice baseboards on them, but this one right here, I don't know, it's just something about it. I like this better. So y'all gonna see me use this through a lot of my renovations. Alright, let's place that there. With this right here, we're gonna do like one of those like farmhouse looking archways, if y'all get what I mean. If not, this is what I'm talking about. We're gonna use this archway right here. All right, so we're gonna put one on this side, and then we're gonna do two on this side right here. Like I mentioned, we're gonna open this up. So I don't know if I should do them together or should I do them separate like that. I'm gonna need y'all to drop down in the comment section which way would y'all do this, together or side by side. For now, I'm gonna just put them together. Even though it's gonna be a weird gap on one end, I'm gonna try to close it up as much as possible where it looks even. Yeah, it's pretty even now. But that's how we gonna set that down room up. Man, already this looks 10 times better. I'm not even sure what this is supposed to be. I really want to remove this wall right here. But then I feel like that's gonna be taking too much space from the kitchen. I don't know, we'll just try it out and see. But let's go ahead and remove these cabinets and all this ugly stuff out of here and put together a nice new little design. And this right here is like some like sunroom or whatever. We're gonna open this up. This is gonna be a fully like screen porch, but I'm gonna use glass windows, of course. Let's get rid of this all this ugly stuff right here. Boom. So a new window is gonna go in, which we're gonna use this small window right here. And black, or I might change it to white actually, because those windows are white up front. So I'm gonna just change this to white. I don't know if it's supposed to be placed right here. Once I put the kitchen together, I'll know exactly where it's supposed to go, but we're just gonna put it right there for now. I need to turn on bb.move objects so we'll be able to place things where it needs to be placed. And I need to go ahead and paint in this kitchen and like this little hallway space and stuff. Before we get too far into that kitchen, I'm gonna just go ahead and remove this ugly door. I don't even know why they would use that door right there to go out to that little patio. Not little, because that's definitely a huge patio. But we're not gonna use that ugly door. We're gonna use one of these newer sliding doors, and this black and white. Or I might just make this all white. Boom, place that there. Now we can get setting up this new kitchen. Okay, I have used these base game cabinets a lot, but I feel like they're a little perfect in this house. We're gonna use them in this brown, gold, and white cabinet. We're gonna use these cabinets in this brown, white, and gold color. So we're gonna place 1, 2 corner cabinet. I might have to do a corner cabinet here. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and grab this cabinet right here and run it down just a little bit more. Boom. So that sink will probably end up right here. The refrigerator will go here. Hopefully that's enough room. I'm gonna just probably use this refrigerator. Okay, that's gonna be interfering a little bit, so we'll just slide this door down all the way to the end. I didn't want to do it like this, but I don't want to take up too much space, so we'll just slide that down like that. I wish these cabinets had like a different color upper cabinets that I could match up with like the gold handles, but they don't. Everything else with different colors would be ugly with this, and that's just a little bit darker than that, so that wouldn't even match. So I'm not even gonna try that. We're just gonna use the same matching upper cabinets to the lower cabinets. You need to get a half a tile cabinet and place down here on the end. And if you made it this far in the video, go ahead and drop a like on this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you press that notification bell. And yeah, we getting back to the renovations. We're gonna continue doing the build hacks, and we just gonna add more stuff if I come up with more ideas. If y'all want my little brother to build houses on here, drop down in the comment section and say y'all want my little brother to build houses, because he actually knows how to build houses. Matter of fact, before this video is over, I'm gonna show y'all some of the stuff he has been building. He built like crazy big houses though, and do all type of different little stuff with them. So I'm gonna show y'all that before the end of this. But back to the task at hand. We need to do a corner cabinet. Of course, the stove is gonna go here. And I'm trying to think of how we should do with this little island / peninsula thing I want to do in the end. I'm not sure how I want to do that yet, but we're gonna figure that out. Alright, let's put this cabinet raised up a little bit higher than the rest, because up underneath it we're gonna stick a stove vent, and I'm gonna use this one right here, which is my favorite stove vent, and it matches that stove pretty well. Let's grab a cabinet, put on the end, and I'm not sure how I want to do this part. Okay, so we could do it like this, where I put, nah, that's not gonna look right. Okay, maybe I have to build that wall back. I want to have that little hallway space right there open, but maybe I should build this wall back. Oh, hold on, wait. No, we not about to do that. That's goofy. We can't do the thing the way I want to, so we're just gonna go ahead and build that wall back the way it was. Let's just go ahead and do that like that. It's a tight little spot, but it's still like a little hallway space. Let's paint that wall. And grab that corner cabinet. And place right here. Now we need to go ahead and grab those island cabinets and stick on the back side of this. Alright, so we can push these island cabinets in pretty far, like that. 3. And then grab 2 regular cabinets and put on the front side so it's not looking off like that. Boom, just like that. That cleans that up. That walk room is a little tight right there. Wait, something's off. We got something off. Okay, so right here I didn't do a full cabinet. Alright, you guys, so I think I figured out what I need to do. So what I need to do is move this around. So I need to move that out the way, move that stove, remove that cabinet right there, and go under the cabinets. Grab that same color, but we need to do a half a cabinet here. So we're gonna take this half a cabinet, place it right there, turn on free placement, and just align it with this right here, just so everything looks normal. Take that stove, slide it right there. Boom, slide that out the way, slide that over above that. I'm gonna just go ahead and place that right there on it. Boom, slide that over. It's a little gap in between the stove, but that's fine. All right, pull this back. And then move all these cabinets right here back like that. Alright, so we got to do our own little adjusting to all this stuff just so everything fits the right way. So alright, in between there, the fuck? How the fuck? Alright, you guys, so I figured I need to turn on half a tile and just slide that into that cabinet like that, and then slide everything back just a little bit more. Now everything fits and there's a line the way it's supposed to be, and now this won't be sticking out on the end. So boom, all we got to do now, pull that cabinet over and down. Boom. Grab this half a piece of cabinet right here and then slide that in there like that. Wait, something's still off. Why the fuck? Alright, so we're gonna place the stove right here. And I guess when I came up with this idea, I did this somehow differently. I don't know, but alright, so what we're gonna have to do is do this custom and shift these cabinets back just a little bit ourselves. So it's not gonna be free placement by the game or anything like that. It's gonna be me shifting them myself so everything is aligned. I thought this would have worked way different than what it is, so we're gonna have to just shift everything just a little bit. Yeah, come on. Alright, after a little bit of adjusting, we got everything aligned. It still looks a little off over here, but it's perfect. It's the way I want it to be. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch out that stove vent because I'm gonna use something different. I'm gonna actually use this stove vent right here, this steam catcher, and place that right there above that stove like that. It's still a little off. But hey, we gonna just do it like that. Alright, after spending a lot of time on that, let's go ahead and grab a sink. Which we're gonna use this sink right here, this industrial sink. This looks more like a farmhouse type kitchen sink, so we're gonna place that. Backsplash in here, I'm probably gonna use that white tile backsplash I got. So let's go into tile, and we probably gonna use this tile backsplash right here in all white. I just feel like that's gonna look nice in here. And then I know the perfect lights to put above this. Boom, this light right here. So we're gonna grab that. I'm gonna end up shrinking it down once. So we're gonna make it a little bit smaller. Place one there. Shrink that one down and place one there. Alright, and we need to turn on half a tile and move them back just a little bit. Then I'm gonna go in the live mode, which I rarely do, and change these light colors to white. Alright, one of the last things I want to do in this kitchen is kind of like a little build hack. So we're gonna go under the search bar and type in wood block. And then we're gonna grab this wood block right here in white. Press all four back buttons on the controller and blow this up using the D-pad and just slide this on the ends so it looks kind of like a waterfall island. Like that. Alright, boom. So now y'all see what I was talking about when I was saying when you walk in, I want to be able to see the kitchen from right there. This is what I was talking about. Alright, let's go back here in this living room space. Like I mentioned, I wanted to run that little beam across. So, well, we're going to do two of them. So we're going to do one here. And then one here. We should build another wall right here to run that down like that. Fuck up. Shit. Alright, so now let's go ahead and grab these little wooden things, and now we can turn these into beams. Oh, I didn't want to do it like that right there. Okay, I might just remove that, because I definitely don't want those little things right there in the middle. So we might just remove this one in the middle right here. Yeah, we don't want those, so we're just gonna remove this because I don't want those things in the middle of them. Okay, so that means I think I should add another beam there, right here. Or right here at the entrance. Yeah, we'll do one right here. But we can't do it all the way across, so we'll put it right there. Alright, let's remove these ugly windows out of here. I got a little idea how I want to set this up. It's going to be kind of weird when you look at it from the outside because the way I'm going to have to set the window up, but I want this look on the inside, so I'm going to have to kind of sacrifice a little bit in here. Alright, so over here, I'm going to have to build a little room right here. And then do my fireplace like that. It's kind of crossing over in that beam, but that's fine. Boom, we're going to leave a little gap in the middle for like a little build hack I want to do. And then we're going to grab that second staircase like I mentioned. So let's just take that outside and then place it where I can turn it. We're going to lower that down. We don't need that high. Wait, why I can't lower it down? I don't need this big. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and place it in the house first, and then I should be able to turn it. Ah, is it because those beams? It shouldn't be. Oh, okay. Maybe I need to adjust some things first, maybe. I don't even know. Why are they trying to be so tall, though? What the fuck is going on now, man? Fuck. Okay, I think those beams was the problem. So now I'll be able to place that staircase. So we can't bring that one all the way down. Well, that sucks. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just fully remove this one right here. So let's just remove that one, and then I'll keep these two right here. And what I'm thinking about doing for the entrance of this, because I said I didn't want to leave it like open, so I'm gonna just place one of these columns on one end, and then another right here like that. So it's still kind of giving it that like farmhouse look, basically. All right. For the fireplace brick, we're gonna go with some black brick. And we're gonna use this right here. So boom, place that there. I need to get that sun faded paint swatch and paint in this living room. Over here we're gonna do a build hack. I'm gonna grab one of these windows and place right here with the half a tile grid. And then we're gonna go under the bedroom stuff and grab that zest dresser. Boom, take that, shrink it down. Oh, hold on, we need to turn on bb.move objects because I accidentally turned it off. Slide that right there against the wall. And place it. And then we're just going to continue that process all the way down to the end. So we're going to kind of do like a little nook area over here, like reading nook area. Like that. We need to grab some of those ottomans, so we're going to type that in. And this time I'm probably going to end up using this one because I never use this one anymore. So just raise it up once. I feel like this is going to fit this perfectly. Place one on this end. Need to grab another one, raise it up, and slide it on this end. And then we got to adjust these little dressers just a little bit, but that's a easy fix. Alrighty, back here. We didn't get to do the beams all the way through the living room, so I'm gonna just do them back here on this little screen porch or glass porch. We're gonna do that back here. So let's just go ahead and place those beams. Remove all this little gaming stuff and these little pillows and stuff out of here. Right here, we don't need this ugly door. I don't know why they will place that there. And then we're gonna get rid of these tiny ugly windows. And actually, I might get rid of the beam that goes down the middle and just place beams all the way down the way these two are placed. So let's get rid of them. What we got to do to place more of those beams is just go ahead and build walls, which we just need to add to. Grab them beams and boom. So now we got 2 more beams added out here. Since this is gonna be like a screened in porch, I'm just gonna do concrete down. So let's just do some plain old concrete back here. And then I'm gonna grab those windows that match those beams and the front windows and stuff that came in that same pack. I'm gonna grab them. I'm gonna do them in the same color and place them all the way around this. Oh wait, we can't do it all the way down like that. I want to be able to place this all the way down. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this a little bit longer, because it's got a long deck on the other side of it. So we're just gonna pull that down. Boom, boom. We'll have to add 1 more beam, but at least we'll be able to get, at least we'll be able to do this the size we want to do. At least we'll be able to do this the way we want to do it, with the windows and all the colors and stuff. Alright, so let's place that last beam. Like that. And then down here, I want to find an extra big sliding door to be able to fit across that whole wall. I know we got some big sliding doors, so it is possible. Oh wait, boom, first try, I found the perfect one, but now we got to see if we can get it in the right color. We might have to end up going black on this because they don't have any matching colors. I don't know, what color y'all think I should go? Should we just go black and then paint these windows, do these windows black? I think that's what we might have to do, because I don't want to change that. So we'll do it like that. Then they got this like glass roof see-through thing. We just gonna remove all this. We don't need none of that. And we're gonna put a regular gable roof up here. There's no need to do all that extra stuff they had. Pull that on down. And lower it down just a little bit. Like that. Alright, and that's our new little like screen porch. Boom, I actually like the way this looks. I might change the color of those beams to black also. But I like this. This is nice. Alright, and I'm not sure how I want to do windows on this side. I might just do 2 windows. I'm not sure. Or we could possibly do 3, but it won't be even. We could do like 1 right there and then push this one. Oh, that wouldn't be down the end. Okay, we could do it like that and then put 1 down on this end, just so it doesn't look weird. And with this fireplace, that's weird. It's gonna be a window in the back of the fireplace, but we gotta do this the way we see fit because I don't want nothing to be off. Alright, so boom. I know that's a little weird. I know that's a little off, but in real life, it would be able to be placed the right way. Let's put some black brick on the inside of this fireplace. Put these gravel. Calling in the bathroom. Put these gravel floors in the bottom, and then we're gonna go on the windows and grab this window right here in black and place on the front of this fireplace. Even though we got a window in the back of the fireplace, which is kind of insane, but we got to do what we got to do for now. Alright, this is not complete yet, but this is the little idea I want to show you guys and get y'all feedback on what y'all think, if I should finish this house or what do y'all want me to do. Let's just go in first person mode and get a tour. As y'all can see what the outside looks like so far. Now let's go in through this front door, which right here you got the staircase. You can see that nice kitchen with the lights hanging down from the not island, but that's like a peninsula, I guess. I like the way this looks. You got the dining room right here. Kitchen, like I mentioned, hallway that's not complete. Love this kitchen. Then out here, before we go into that living room, we got this little glass patio. This is way better than having that little sunroom, which I need to finish that deck on the back. But let's go in here to this living room space. I like this. Like, you got the little open part up there, and you got the regular part of the living room. I'm gonna go ahead and actually change out that railing though, that fencing I mean, just so everything ties in and go together a little bit. So let's grab this and place this right here. Then up here, just to make it a little bit better, I'm gonna just place the floors. And the paint that I used on there. Alrighty, you guys, so that's it for this little renovation right here. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Drop down in the comment section if y'all want me to finish this renovation and continue with the renovations. But yeah, drop a like on this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, make sure y'all press that notification bell, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next renovation or build hack and renovation together.